What's up, gamers? We're gonna build Death Dealer Ray today. Okay, so when we're building a character, we need to do kind of 3 phases. The first is doing the research. The second is gearing the character, and the third is gonna video. We're just gonna do the research. We're gonna do the building, and then we'll do testing later down the road. But I really need an injury unit to deal with Lias and all sorts of other nonsense coming up. And I thought Death Dealer Ray is perfect. He's been my homie. The first hero Soul Weaver that I ever built was Ray, and I just absolutely adore playing. I think it's funny that his non-ML counterpart counters himself. But let's get into the research. So I've got a bunch of albums up, and then this one I believe is Elf Mages, Death Dealer Ray. This is way too fast for me. I'm really looking for kind of what bulk people are using, what speed people are at, and kind of their stats for effectiveness, effective resistance. But keep in mind, a lot of this stuff is legend level gear, which I and probably you do not have. So we have to make some concessions. We have to figure out what we can make concessions on. So what I'm seeing here is super high effectiveness, high speed Death Dealer Ray with decent bulk. I've seen higher bulk, but we'll get into it. This one here is an example from Valky's Discord. This isn't the most recent one they have. The most recent we have is more like Elf Mage style, but just giving another option. So this one uses Guardian Ice Crystal, gives some tankiness, is much tankier, right? We've got 1900 defense and 90 HP, a tanky boy, 230 speed. That still might be a little rough for me. And then enough effectiveness to get pretty high when you have his own effectiveness buff. Put him at like 125 and then 125 effect resistance. I don't know how much the effect resistance truly matters, so that's going to be a big question mark, and maybe something that I might look to cut, especially since you saw that Elf Mage didn't have any. So this is an album from someone. I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was. For a couple seasons ago, I wanted to see if they had a Death Dealer Ray in here that we could yoink. My other option was Sharoon, so just to poke a little bit at Sharoon. It's kind of a similar thing, fast, pretty tanky, touch of Reckless, give extra survivability, and then a good split, like 100-100 effect resistance, effectiveness. But I think that because there's a Death Dealer gets more effectiveness in his stuff. So here's another one. Okay, faster, about as tanky as the last one we saw, but just ignores the effect resistance for full effectiveness, which I think might be the play. We've got Potion Vial to help with opposing debuffs, makes it a little bit more of a... Ooh, actually, that's probably a big thing. That self-imprint, I gotta see if I can imprint mine, get those stats up. But Wondrous Potion Vial will help with the debuffs. I think that the artifacts are kind of up in the air for him. So this is Iconic Season 11 Legend album. Looking for some Death Dealer Ray. I believe Tick retired, but he is a well-known player, so hopefully we get some ideas. This is before Death Dealer Ray got changed, so it's something to keep in mind. But we're looking at, you know, the 75-100 FER type thing, around 200 speed, but on counter set is quite a big thing. But here again, really tanky version, 1922 HP, touch of Reckless, the extra tankiness. This feels more like what I'm going to try to go for, but we got to keep going. Magic Chi, love me some Magic Chi. Let's see if he's got a Death Dealer Ray. Imagine, it's like kind of a surprise that I don't have one, to be honest. Oh no, none for the Chi Master. Oh no, there it is. Okay, Soul Consolation, that's an interesting. So speed hit, kind of skipping on the ER. I feel like it's just extra dummy throwaway stats. Like, I don't see how that's super useful. Maybe to get some 50/50s. 100 F, 260. So my guess is with the Soul Consolation that Chi's plan is that he can also use this as kind of anti-cleave, because if they hit it on attack, it gets boosted up 260 speed. That's fast. not that tanky, but you go fast, you take the turn, you do the sleep. Ooh, your opponent does not want to be in that position. So that's a build to think about. And then this is the world champ difference. The world champ build, there's gotta be a DDR. There it is. Okay, so this is the speed. Pretty tanky, not like amazingly tanky. And a 60, 100 R 230 speed on speed set with a touch of reco. We've seen 2 of those so far. And then pretty bulky. So I'm trying to go, okay, so there's kind of a lot of ways we could do this. So, kind of what I'm saying is you really want him to cycle. That's number 1, we want cycle. Number 2, we want enough effectiveness to get over 100 with effectiveness buff. So ideally, the bar minimum is 50. ER seems to be a nice to have, but not super necessary. Especially if we do something like the Water Potion Vial. And for my build, my style in particular, I really want these tanky versions with like 1900 defense, 19 HP. That's probably the main thing I'm going to be shooting for, and then the rest of it will kind of come out. So we've got a plan. Let's get to building. Let's get to building. Oh, we got maintenance in maybe 10 minutes, so yeah. $11 p.m. Okay, well, there goes that plan. I do have a build on it right now. We're doing so I'm thinking, how much ER did? Okay, so that's why we have the 60 here, because we're getting boosted from Soul Constellation up to 100. Seems kind of be like what we want, and maybe we have to use an RE to get there. So this is kind of where I'm at right now. Not great. Kind of we're a broken set. That's gonna help when we get it. There's 20% crit chance. Ugh. And but the defensive stats are where we want. This is not where we want. But this would definitely help a lot. We gotta go digging for raids. Not using slates. Yeah, not gonna use our old because he's the best. That's something we'll have to think about. I'll probably do counter. We could try to check for speed really quick. See what we can do there, because I don't have as much. We have the easiest thing to take off of is Fumir, but she's not really doing her job. She's just hard to play. I'd love to play her more, but it's kind of awkward. So that puts us at 8. Too much crit damage, crit chance. We could play like Soul Constellation version here, but we're not fast enough. That's the problem. So this build that really just doesn't have like anything of what I want. Part of it has to do with this helmet. See if we can steal something off. Level 8? No. Or something else. So maybe we can just do 75. Get a speed. Here's our angel. See, look. Okay, so that looks a little bit better. A ton. A little bit more here and here. We can just steal angel. Remember her off, so her offset. Did I take some gear off of her? What's going on? May have taken some gear off of her. Come here. Yeah, Yes, I did. Okay, so. Oh, whoops. Whoops. So we do with the speed health version, speed immunity. Just grab speed wise, and then we'll worry about the. That would be good, but she's like, it's a little annoying because I'm not willing to take off it. Right. So this one has a lot of good speed, but an 80, I don't know how much that hurts. I think we gotta take it. It's just so fast. Maybe one of these. Lots gear. And gear, right? Ooh. Take lots again. Lots is very experimental. Very experimental. Take food here and then we flip. Because we got so here's a problem. We got no effectiveness, no effect resistance, but we're finally hitting the speed. Dude, these people have such crazy gear. People have crazy. A piece. Okay. Ugly, but I can. This might just end up being whether we want. I think we want. I think we have to go with HP. Do not have enough. We just need stats, right? We need stats. Big time. Okay, so we got this kind of build. Getting close on the FER. Speed is not really where it should be. All the speed builds are like 230 and not tanky enough. Oh, this is gonna be a doozy. Sure, we can make this happen with this one over. Okay. Okay, we're getting there slowly. We're getting there slowly. Get anything out of this? Some speed and effectiveness. Some speed and effectiveness. We'll see if we can get this to roll decent. Enough. I need those 80. 75 are gonna be doing quite enough. Oh, that one rolled quite. Could do this one, but Leafy has been a clutch character for. Great. No. Okay, we could do this one, right? 90 is good. 5% HP. Yeah, we're still though. Problem. Big. Scrap this, try to go for the counter. This set definitely needs speed. Oh, because we're always pretty good. 5. Definitely better. Just also take stuff from always nuke hand guy. I feel about that. I'm just gonna go with this one. It's got more speed, and I think speed is the thing that's gonna be the hardest to get. We use that one. We just they don't really use fairly. Or actually, is this one good? Oh, this one's fine. Oh, what was wrong with that one that I was using? Let's just use this. Okay. Roll that off for some flat here or something. That one's good. Crit damage. This is reforge it. And we reforge both of these. Getting close. We get like 5 speed, be 190. I think I can live with 190.
Yeah, we've been having a bit of hiccups when we're building this guy. First, the internet went out. Then we had maintenance for the Overlord collab, but no longer. So I'm just gonna put Wondrous Potion Vial on him right now. I don't think this is the one that I want on him in the future, but just so I can get a better idea what his stats look like, then that would be good. And then we're gonna try to reforge some of these guys. 94, let's go, baby. Just see what it looks like. If these seem like they're decent reforges, then you know, I'd love to get the effectiveness up. I think we can do that with a little imprint. So let's see, how was this? 92. I could live with a 92. We can mod off this for extra health. Yeah, and then I think we can get around 190 speed here, I think, which would be 187. Ooh. That might be okay. We have to think about it within the realm of our other guys, though, right? So we have Destina is definitely gonna go before. My Destina's around 200, but we want him to go in front of other things. So I think Potion Vial would be good if he goes first, but if I get him after my Destina, then that would be good. What is this? 24 crit chance? Oh my goodness, we got to get that out of here. This one, ugh. This is our issue right now. This is our guy. You can see. Other than that, this seems all right. If I get some imprints in here, then we can boost that up to about 50, which would be okay. The ER is kind of or we could just change it up and go for like Sacred Tree Branch, which could be good because we're getting CR on ourselves and on an ally when we counterattack, which would be fantastic. So that's something to think about too. Let's see if we can get, I really want a better ring. So, and we're looking at counter. This is like probably the best one unless we yoink. We need some speed though. Yeah, so this is the best one we got, it looks like. Ooh, there's this one, but we lose a lot of health by going this way. Get a lot of speed though. Okay, we might have to do some crafting here to get a better one, which I think I'd be okay with. I don't really want to use that, but this is like, and then that'll get rid of most of the crit chance. And this one, actually this one we can swap to speed. That'll give us some more boosts. Swap that one to speed. Make sure it's the right one. Okay. Four. Yeah. Okay, nice. All right, we're up to 190. That's, I think, probably as good as we're gonna get. Ooh, I want to do an EHP calc. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. So the stats that I wanted to hit were around that. Yeah. Oh, there you go. So the first stats I wanted to do around this one, 1900, 19,000. And right now we're at 2286, 2286, 17. Oh. 17, 8, 9, 17, 8, 9, 3. Okay, so we're good on the HP defense department. So let's get back to that. Oh, okay. Cool. It's just the crit chance, the crit damage. Where's the crit damage coming from? Oh, there's some here too. Crit chance here. Maybe get a little ER there. Where's the crit damage coming from though? Crit chance? Oh, this is the crit damage one. Okay. Do we just mod this? Like, if I just mod this to effectiveness or ER or something. And there's 11 crit chance there. There's the 8 crit chance there. Modify this one to ER, right? And that's what we want. That's what we want. You do baby ER. Because we're good on, yeah, we don't really want ER. We're good on our defensive stat. So don't need more, we just want ER. We can't do speed. Whoa. 11. Yeah, let's go. Okay. We can do this one too. Do the old ER treatment. Oh, effectiveness treatment. Okay. We'll do effectiveness. Great. Ordain! Oh, we're hitting so big. We're hitting so big. Okay, now we're starting to look like a death dealer, right? Am I right? Oh my goodness. Okay, so honestly, I could probably just mod this to ER here, and I think we'd be usable. which I might do because I don't want to get more gear. I'm very lazy, and crafting more gear is fine. So let's go with ER, try to get it up to almost 100. I think that would be pretty solid. Or you go effectiveness. Let's go hunt for rays. Let's go hunt for rays. Storage. I don't think there's any in the waiting room. Okay, it looks like there's no rays. Oh, like there's no rays to be had. Is there any in our waiting room? I don't think so. No rays to be found. Oh, that's sad. Okay, honestly, I wasn't sure about how good we'd be able to get him, but I'm feeling pretty decent about this. Because he's a little slow, I think I am gonna go for this one. Get the extra CR boosting, and then extra effectiveness will be nice. But the tank is good too. It's tough to say. Might go with the Tetoricos. Because I like to be better at like, if I could pick him early and then not feel bad about cleave or something like that, then like this will help a lot with that, right? This will help a lot with that. Okay. Make sure my okay, I think this is probably what I'll go with. I'm undecided on this, so I'll probably leave it for now. And I know I shouldn't say that, because he's gonna be okay, and then I'm never coming back. I'm never coming back here. So I think we really gotta go for the ER, because it just isn't. With the effectiveness buff, you'll get 50%, but the ER's not going anywhere. So if we hit that one, if we hit the 11, that's 99. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have our 99. We got this, where we got some defense there. We can always use artifacts to buff up. Like if I think we need more ER, then I could change it to maybe Soul Consolation or Guardian Ice Crystals, if I feel like that's better for tanking against the cleave or whatever. So we'll see how this all plays out. Probably change up the artifact a little bit. I think I'll just live with this guy, unless I really feel like crafting a new one, or like I love him and I'm like, okay, we gotta do this more. If I'm not debuffing like enough people, I think I'll need to change that, but I think it'll be okay, and I'd like to get another Ray at some point. So that's our build, that's the process. I kind of just yoink gears for where I can, what's not being used, do the best I can, and if I really need to, like this one, I'll dive into a crafting, but I'm not interested in crafting right now, so glad I don't really have to. But yeah, so that's kind of the process. We're looking up info to make sure, see what's out there, because I'm not a genius. I'm not a genius. I don't have a billion hours to test all these builds. So we got to figure out what works, what we can yoink, and then try to fit it to our play style a little bit better. Make sure we're hitting the stats that matter to me. That's the 50 effectiveness, the speed, which we're a little low on, and the bulk, mostly the bulk, because I want him to be safe, especially if I want to pick him early. I don't want to get like cleaved. I think it was more green. I don't know who it was, but someone picking Death Dealer Ray first pick last season, and I'd like to try that out. And I want to pick him early because there's been so many liars and they're so annoying. So this is going to be my Death Dealer Ray, and we'll do some testing with him in another video. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all around. Peace.